Let's continue. Yeah, come on. Hey Eagles, how you doing? Yeah, I'm pretty sure there's some international brigades, but I don't, if I remember correctly, but I don't think they're like differentiated as American and British and others. What are they doing? Their impact, yeah, and there's reasons for why their impact wasn't particularly good. Regulars of Germany and Italy sent the conflict war. Yeah. Now Germany, there is still, how shall we say this? It's not clear at how much, the Flak 88s that the Germans were, or that were being used in Spain. How much were they manned by Spanish crews, used in combat? Versus German operated guns and artillery and whatnot. Because the German mission was set up to be a school, to be a training element, and that had a big effect. The international brigades, well, there's a lot of politics going on within them. Again, sort of with commissars. I think it was the American one, or maybe it was the British one, referred to the commissars as comic stars. As in the comics. Yeah. Oh, we've already moved. Okay. No, you'll stay there. We got all these guys coming here. So, and that supposedly, that the commissars supposedly stifled the combat effectiveness of the units. That's my understanding in some of the cases. So they were definitely used heavily as a propaganda tool. We're almost to here, and I was hoping to move my armor not through the city, but round this way. So we'll okay. Remember to use the air power first. Okay. Boom. Boom. We want to use. You guys come around this way, because this is our other sort of, if you will, primary objective. Or is this a bonus objective? I don't remember, but one of the objectives. And no, you just stay on the airfield. You guys move to fill in there. Guess you can come up to here. Concentrate our fire over here. The population of Spain wasn't that high, about 25 only. Well, it depends on the size of the country. Could be knock-ons with disease and famine. Do we know the release date? I don't know right offhand. Okay, thanks, Kushan. July 16th. Thank you very much. Because right now, if you have the Field Marshal Edition, you can get it. Okay. I want to take out him, but we need to take out these guys first. Well, Okay, they retreated, so these guys will come up to here. And now they are no longer with artillery support. And killing the anti-tank guns with infantry is a smart idea. I can have them once in a while. Not too often. Van Bishop. Not being fascist, it is debatable. I tend to agree. Well, yeah, definitely fascist within it. Some traits were common: militaristic approach, yes, increased labor. Oh, there's a lot of that kind of stuff. Franco played off the phalangists and the monarchists, using them both somehow, fusing them. You have redeemed an item. Okay, the phalangists didn't play much of a role after the war. Most of them died in the Civil War. A good chunk of them sent off to the fight the Soviets. Absolutely. Getting rid of another potentially destabilizing nuisance. Absolutely. Very much so. And, Franco, trust me, and I hope I'm not coming off as some sort of adoring fan or anything like that, because that is, okay, that's because it's used as now as an anti-tank gun is turning into one. Okay, I am not that when it comes to Franco. Okay, there are definite real problems there. Okay, well, we're going to use you as an escort for all three of those aircraft. And we're going to strafe you because you're pointing down at the ground. Yeah, it's going to be a little painful, a little more painful than I thought it was going to be. Okay, that was a little better. No. Well, that would be useful. From what I remember in my studies, there were other nationalist leaders who expected to become leader, but okay, yeah, I don't know about other leaders. Disclaimer, also per post. Some of the localizations are having some problems right now, as Kushan is saying. Yeah, there's still, shall we say, questions about Bilboa's being shot down by anti-aircraft guns in North Africa, as whether that was a little too convenient for Mussolini. I do think it was an accident, but that just, God, I don't know. I wasn't there. I have no good sources on any of that kind of stuff, so I don't know. But it's definitely what people are talking about. Okay, well. That's a little painful. Right, okay, well, we're currently holding all of our primary objectives. Well, primary, secondary, all the objectives that we need to for victory. Just checking down here, making sure that nothing popped up unexpectedly. So let's continue to try to deal with some of all of this going on here. Yes, yes. Air power, air power, air power. Part of it is I'm just not absolutely sure where I best should employ it, but I see a good 3 group attack here. Uh-oh. Oh, these are just more the T-26s. Okay. Be wary. Be very wary. Okay, you're going to get reinforced. And you're going to get reinforced. Because if that other good aircraft comes back, you're going to come up as escorts. Okay. Which was provided for some national agitators. Yeah. No, I don't know if PS was here when I first started talking about some of this stuff. The Republicans were doing a lot of, shall we say, bad things prior to the start of the nationalist revolt, including just a couple days before killing, and I forget his name, one of the major opposition elements to the Republican government. So I don't blame the yeah, we'll just reinforce, reinforce, and reinforce. Don't blame one side or the other as being the bad guys in starting the conflict. Okay, see if we attack first. Well, let's see. We can come here. Yeah, we'll attack those guys up there. These guys I don't think are going to do anything. If we attack here first, we get recon support from the reconnaissance unit, which is good, but we won't if we attack second with the reconnaissance unit. We won't get the mass attack bonus, so we're going to do mass attack first, then we'll still get the reconnaissance bonus. Oh, they surrender, but not an overrun, so we don't get to attack again. Oh no, let's do that move, I think. Yeah, that looks like a better idea. All right, that looks all right. Just keep putting artillery on the Garde Civile over here. Well, if you get really Machiavellian, I suppose it's possible Republican sabotage that guy's plane in Portugal. Yeah, you have to look at for something like that, who would actually have the capability of getting somebody in to sabotage a plane, you know, and it's got to be somewhat likely that they could do it and whatnot. So I have no opinion on the likelihood of who is at fault for something like that. They just don't know about it, obviously. Okay, they get support artillery and are attacking ground troops in a city which they are sort of weak, so we're going to reinforce them next turn. All right, well, let's focus on this airplane up here. Yeah, we're going to come off a little worse. But we're going to grind them down and grind them down some more. So that was pretty effective. Tend to think it just crashed. Yeah, that's what I'm saying is what's the likelihood of getting a saboteur in to do some sabotage? Is it likely? And then if it is likely that someone would have gotten in there to do that, who would have the access, that kind of thing, to it. So and for the final attack, we're going to go here, because that's worrying me a little bit there, because these are better troops. So we're going to pound these guys down, and we're going to reinforce them. Because again, we're now on a more of a holding mission here. Aiming assistance, mass attack. And they didn't kill them, damn. Maybe this, oh no, okay, undo. Gotta make sure the barrel's pointing down, because that's what I want to use it for. Oh, and aiming assistance, cool. Yeah, that aiming assistance is rather effective. Okay, you guys come back over here. Flank these guys, or keep them from flanking us. Now, here. Artillery. Let's, come up there just. And yeah, bringing these guys up for mass attack bonuses is nice, but it does, like it just happened, means that maybe they retreat out and we don't get their other attack. So keep that in mind. Very good. Okay, well. What is this? Some sort of base? Landmine. Oh, they don't want us to come up here, I guess. Wow, okay. Now these guys, we wanted to do that. Might as well reinforce here. Okay. Looking fairly good. Let's fly you out over here just to sort of see what's... Okay, nothing... I wanted to see if there's like a big column of something coming that way. So those that have joined later, if you have the Field Marshal's edition, you can get access to the DLC today. And as Kushan, thankfully, and there is coming some support, said July 16th is when it's going to be released generally. And that's right, because I will be streaming it again on the July 16th. I should have remembered all that, man. Now, I don't know why these guys have come out, unless that's some sort of weird attack. I don't know. Okay, well, we have this to deal with, so what we're going to do here is we're going to fall back. We're going to bring up artillery so that if they're attacked, we'll get artillery support. Yes, air power, but I'm thinking that, well, that's a little too far away. Oh, that isn't. Oh, anti-aircraft guns. Okay, well, they'll do both escort duty and strafing attack. I think this is just going to be artillery attack with infantry follow-up. Yeah, that looks good. They're going to stay in the town. Okay, good. Now, can we get... Yes, good. Another attack and an escort out of that. Yeah, that should have come first, but whatever. It just would have been better. They're going to sort of hold that line. Let's reinforce these guys. Maybe come and hit them in the rear. Which... no. Interesting landmines, yes, seem to be actual unit that can attack. Wonder what's behind them. Yeah, I don't, because they have a strength. I don't know. And you can see it pretty good, you know, red sign, skull, barbed wire around them. So yeah, okay. But also note, we're seeing these minefields, which I wonder if they're even there. That's an interesting thing. As opposed to a hidden minefield that you only see once you bump up against it, we're seeing these from, well, aerial observation, I guess. So I wonder what they, you know, whether they are a decoy unit? Is why, you know, maybe they're not even, you know, meaning they're there, but they're just a decoy? Or are they a, you know, bunker-like thing that gets to shoot back out? I don't know. We'll test that maybe sometime. I don't know if we're going to get to test that today, just because the turn and moving up there, it doesn't look like a likelihood. And mentioning that, we're going to... Oh, well. Hey, Freya Oakenshield, thanks for the cheer. And there comes the aircraft. Okay, we're definitely going to save this. There we go. Because we're almost up on time, and though we might start the next one, we're not going to get very far in it. Definitely want to take a look at the next one. So, let's send our fighters after the Soviet aircraft. Start with our strongest, so it can absorb a lot of damage. Hopefully do damage. And these guys here, we're hopefully just going to save them. And I didn't want to... we have armored cars. Okay, well, let's use that on the armored car. And this one on the infantry here. Regulars. I don't know what the mixta or brigada mixta is. Just don't know. Well, we want to attack. No, let's just see if we can take this out. Yeah, I hear you, Van Bishop. But the idea that, who knows? Maybe just I gotta go now. No, no, do the maintenance next flight. We go now. I just don't know the circumstances. People, push things. Yeah, Hess crashing. Well, Hess didn't crash. He parachuted out of his aircraft. The Germans felt he was an embarrassment by that point. So yeah, no, Hess. What type of extraction stuff like that? Ooh, I know an area I'm not supposed to know about. I try anyways. Yes. Yeah. No, Hess didn't crash it. I mean, he bailed out of his aircraft intentionally. And it was fine and working. He just, was over Scotland and thought he was, and he more or less was in the right places where he was intending to go. Oh, no, don't want to do that. Don't want to do that. But we can race up here and push on that. Oh, these guys have attacked. Okay, well. But Spitfire, he got a chance to pilot captured BF 109 in Africa, so he took it. But he was unfamiliar with the plane and crashed it on landing. I can well imagine that. I have no particularly good idea of the difficulty in flying one of those. Now, if we come here, oh, well, it's, nope, we've already used up all the air. Well, it looks like we've held our... I just claim it a kill and say, oh. Yeah, okay. If you say so. I wouldn't quite consider that a kill because you already had it in friendly hands. Now, if it was some sort of situation, hey, we were evacuating it anyways, evacuating the base, surrounded, and we either had to fly it out or, otherwise destroy it to keep the enemy from having it, that'd be a different matter. But I'm guessing that isn't the situation there. Okay, yes, we can do that. Aggressively use our anti-tank guns. Threat humor, I guess. Yeah, that's probably something along those lines. Okay, yeah, we got a few minutes left. So, let's end the turn and see how the next one will start. But we saved, well, no, let's, oh, yeah. Okay, bonus object, earn commendation points, total commendation points, yes. I like the varying qualities of the troops that you're opposing. Some of them are ragtag militias, others are regulars and Garda Civils. Just makes it a bit more interesting. Good, retreat out. Okay. My general, our nationalist contact in Spain should be joining us any moment. Abwehr dossiers describe Colonel Bolanos as Wagner is interrupted by a woman entering the field tent. You aren't Colonel Bolanos, I'm sure I'm butchering that, sorry. Who are you and what is the meaning of this? Calm yourself, gentlemen. I bring news of your missing colonel. If you just read these communiques. Okay. Oh, my apologies. Ragnar holstered his Luger and read the document. My general, this is bad news. It says that Bolanos is dead, ambushed by communist factions supporting the Spanish Republic. I'm not sure where that leaves us now. I hope there are answers in this second communique, apparently, General. Senor, I don't know, himself is coming to meet us. I certainly did not expect we would be meeting the leader of the nationalist movement, but wait, according to this, he should already be at the meeting. Spanish officer enters the tent, laughing again, interrupting Oberlieutenant. I'm afraid he won't be coming to join us. That's Franco. My German friends, General Franco. It's an honor, sir, but I don't understand where it is. General is dead. He was in... Hey, P.S. I think we're getting there. He was en route from Portugal when his plane crashed. I'm here to take charge and require an update on the situation. Hey. P.S. You were there. So this is in the game here. Very good. First elements of the Condor Legion have been successfully deployed to Spain. Conf Group 88 is ready for action. Our force comprise of vehicle, tank, and aircraft units, but no German infantry divisions. Yes, I'm aware of the extent of German support. We will be counting on you to take control of the skies and support operations. I understand you successfully airlifted a portion of my Army of Africa already as well. We'll have to break the Republican blockade to fully mobilize my troops. But before that, what of our local nationalist forces? According to these documents, Colonel Bolanos, I'm sure I'm butchering it still, was killed, and this lady seems to be representative of a local militia. Now, again, I'm not an expert. I would think the woman as a representative would be more likely in the Republican side than the national side, but there may be some famous or something I just don't know about. Is this true? But you're dressed like you're from the Malicinas. Explain. General Franco, my name is Ana Sofia Varga. My allegiance belongs to our nationalist cause. My comrades, I could not stand the atrocities we witnessed under the Red Terror, so we defected. Okay, so she's in this story, she starts out as a Republican. You look familiar, Varga. You say I served with an Alejandro Salvador Varga in the Rift War. Any relation? He was my father, sir. An honorable man to his very end. I see the honor continues to run in his family very well. I shall trust you. General, are you sure about if I cannot entrust the men and women of my own country, one mistake of judgment will hardly matter. Now then, I will absorb your local forces into my own, but I still require your services. Without Bolanos, I need a new liaison officer to coordinate with our German allies. Will you serve me in my mission to put an end to the inept, corrupt Spanish Republic? Ana Sofia Varga. Of course, my general. Very well. I hereby grant you a field promotion to Capitina. Only together we will succeed against the Republic. See General, a captain, but I suggest you all get well acquainted. Our work to overthrow the Republic has only just begun. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have matters with the Army of Africa I must attend to. General Franco leaves the tent. My general, can you believe this? Just like that, she outranks me. That's his concern. Oh boy. How can we really trust her to be a liaison between Franco's men and our Condor Legion? Does she even speak enough German? Actually, Lieutenant, I do speak enough German, and it is you that truly don't understand the situation. It was not we Spanish who need to earn your trust, but rather you must earn the trust of the Spanish people. Our blood has been spilling for years, and this coup has only just begun. I am here to end the suffering of my people, even to the point of accepting the help from German mercenaries. Are you here to support us, Lieutenant? Jawohl, here, Captain. Jawohl, thank you. I would like to trust you and hope we can work together, but please, not Capitina, or Captain, it is Capitina. Apologies, Capitina. Now, if you and your general excuse me, I have to take care of things. I'm certain General Franco will have new orders soon and will be in touch with you. Capitina Varga leaves the tent. What have we gotten ourselves into, my general? Historically, the operation to transport the Army of Africa from Morocco to Spain was a huge success. By flying the Republican over the naval blockade, should read better. Thousands of troops were moved across the Straits of Gibraltar in what would be the world's first major military airlift. Okay, that is the end of the briefing and the end of the stream. So if you guys haven't followed the channel, please do. What is everybody saying? But telling you the attitude. Atrocities aren't going to get any better. Nationalist side. Yeah, there were atrocities on both sides, most assuredly. Guy is a permanent expression of rage. Some of these portions are, well, we just doubt that all that could have happened in a tent. It's not the Sahara. Yeah, no, they would have been in a building somewhere, I'm sure. So, yes, the 16th, the release comes out. Thank you again, Kushan. And I'll be streaming that day as well. We'll take a look at the second mission going on to wherever. I know we're heading towards Madrid. And I don't know if the next mission we will not be commanding the Spanish forces. They will be a third allied faction, if you will. So like I was saying, yes, if you haven't already, please follow the channel. We would greatly appreciate it. And so I will see you all next week. Thanks everyone very much.